$5 million for the 4 cards and 5% ownership of Cards HQ. I'm back at Fanatics Fest and the energy is high and I cannot stop thinking about the Steph Curry Olympics card that was shown to me. I've got to go see if I can find those guys on the show floor and get a deal done for that card right now. So let's go.
Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets. Better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits.
Man, this show just opened, but the energy is already high. The NBA's got a court set up back there where people are lined up to shoot 3-pointers. We've got the UFC Octagon, the actual full Octagon setup over here. People are lined up for this. This show is a crazy, wild experience like no other. But they've also got a huge card show as part of it as well, and that's where I am gonna be working my way over right now. I gotta find that Steph Curry card and some other great deals. All right, I found a pretty nice booth here to start with. Look at what they've got in their basketball showcase here. This is incredible. Look at these beautiful Jordans up here. I love that high voltage insert. You got the big men on court, which is an iconic insert. How about the Caitlin Clarks up there? Those cards have been absolutely red hot in the sports card market. Look at these beautiful Kobe Bryant cards. I mean, there's some cards here that are like not even crazy expensive. That's $300. What a beautiful Kobe Bryant card for $300 from 1996 Players Showcase. That's a rookie card of Kobe, the row 1. If you want a beautiful Kobe rookie that's not gonna set you back thousands of dollars, that right there, that I would put high on my list as to one of the cards to buy. Hey guys, this is Yitzy. He just tracked me down on the show floor because he said he's got a complete set that I absolutely must see and maybe I'll be interested in. Okay, Yitzy, you've got my attention. I believe you've got something special in this bag. So let's see what we got.
It's a complete set of 24 Prism football PSA 10.
This is a complete set.
Yes.
Wow, these are special cards because the Color Blasts are one of the absolute hardest case hits to, it's not even a case hit. These Color Blasts are like what, in like 1 out of every 5 cases or something like that? The Color Blasts are much harder to find than the Downtowns or even the Kabooms. And to find them all in PSA 10, that's pretty incredible.
35
wow.
cards.
35 cards total. Stroud, Knicks, look at this, Drake May. Now we're getting into some of the really pricey ones. Caleb Williams, and then look at this one, guys. That's gonna be your most expensive of them all. The Jaden Daniels PSA 10 Color Blast, but there's so many good ones in here. What an epic collection. How did you put this all together? How long did this take you to put this all together?
It took a lot of months.
Especially to get them all in PSA 10, right?
It was hard, getting them graded. PSA wasn't so easy a lot.
Yeah.
We pulled a bunch of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pulled some of them, you were buying others on what, the secondary market?
Secondary market trading. And
now were you grading them and getting back on some of them like 9s and then you'd have to try to get new copies?
The Caleb Williams we have like 3 copies of. Yeah.
Wow, that is absolutely wild. Okay, so what is the value of this complete set, do you think, right now?
The comps right now today around $82,000.
$82,000. Wow, what an incredible set. That's wild. And so now that you've completed it, are you really looking to sell it, or is this like something you want to keep in your collection?
If we don't get the price that we want, then we're going to keep it.
Okay, what is the price that you want?
We're willing to go to like 85, but we'll give a premium.
Sure, because you want to make at least a few $1,000s for putting the complete set
some
together.
of these you cannot find on the market.
Yeah, I mean, trying to compile the complete set of PSA 10s, that is an almost impossible task.
Correct.
And now that you've got all of these, it's even harder for the next person to try to do it, because there's some of these I'm sure are very low population in PSA 10. Okay, $85,000. Wow, that is both awesome, but also a very significant investment for somebody. Last year, you might remember, guys, at this show at Fanatics Fest, I bought a complete set of 2014 Kaboom basketball. Do you remember that? That was like my pride and joy. It's still my pride and joy. I've still got that complete set. It's one of my big memories of last year's Fanatics Fest show. So buying another complete set this year is intriguing. It would be a super cool way to remember the show. Is this it? 85 grand, that's a significant investment. Okay, I'm going to think about this.
Okay.
It's an awesome set.
Yes.
It's a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
So I got to think about this, but this is very impressive. What are you doing? Are you walking this around and trying to?
I was walking around a little bit, and now we're going to do a little shopping for
Okay.
ourselves.
All right.
But today's our day here.
Okay.
I can leave you my information.
Awesome. All right. Let me think about it. We
Okay.
might meet up later.
All right.
Nice
Awesome.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. The guys here at Neighborhood Card Shop have something really unique at this show you guys have to see. So last year, these Cactus Jack Travis Scott cards, these were all the rage. They were an exclusive product just sold here at Fanatics Fest, and they went wild on the secondary market after the show was over. They're actually dropping another release of these, the 2025 edition, at this show this year. But what you guys did, it looks like, is you put together a complete set of last year's Cactus Jack cards. Is that right?
That's it, 1 through 50.
1 through 50. And they're all PSA 10.
Correct.
Now, this must have been, first of all, hard to do, and second of all, very expensive to do, because these have sold for a lot on the secondary market.
Yeah, they range. Obviously, it varies player by player. Travis is expensive.
The Travis Scott, yeah,
Paul
it's
Skeens
expensive.
is probably the most expensive rookie out of
Sure,
it.
I know you got Shohei Ohtani's in
Yeah.
here as well, and
Judge
you got,
is a big one.
yeah, Judge is a big card as well. You got other rookies like Jackson Churio and Pete Crow
He's
Armstrong.
probably up the most, actually, from last year. if you
Yeah.
think about it. He's
So
on fire right now.
are you? Is this for sale?
It's sold. The buyers,
sold.
The buyers come in at 3.
You already sold it. Do you mind giving me an idea of how much this is worth?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know because they're coming and they're bringing me a card to trade.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is.
Give me a range. How much does something like this typically?
What's your guess? Or what would you pay?
I don't know. I haven't priced him out individually to get a sense.
I mean, I think the highest card, it goes from anywhere from $1,500 to as low as like $80 as a PSA 10.
And you got 50 of those cards.
So
that adds up to quite a nice number.
Yeah.
All right.
It's probably anywhere from like 15 to 20K.
Okay. There you go. That's what it is, guys. If you want to get your own Travis Scott set, that's what is going to set you back. But this one is sold. Look at this. We are at the Cards HQ booth. It looks like, Reese, what are you doing? Are you buying for Cards HQ, or are you doing your own hustle here?
I'm doing my own hustle.
Okay, all right. How's the show been so far?
It's been great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna catch up with you a little bit later. But I got to actually look at my business, not your business. I got to see what's going on here at Cards HQ. How's this been? What are we doing, Ryan? Talk to me.
We've already done 5 figures in sales. The show is
Dude.
barely open.
The show is, yeah, literally, the show's only been open for less than 2 hours. We've already sold 5 figures.
5 figures.
That's
we're
pretty
buying
good.
like crazy.
Okay.
I love New York.
I love New York too, man. The show's got a lot of energy. This is pretty exciting. This is super cool. Okay. All right, I want to help you guys out. So we're set up over here buying. All right, let me see if I can attract a few people over so we can buy a couple of big cards right now. All right, let's see what we can do.
A few moments later.
Okay, I said that we were going to attract some high-end card purchases over to the booth. Well, a one-of-one Ohtani just walked up to the booth. 2024 Topps 5-star on-card auto, one-of-one Ohtani. Oh, that's a big asking price that he's got on it. Ooh, I don't know that we're gonna be ready to buy this, but maybe we will. Trey here is the man, and we're gonna see what he says. All right, you work with Trey on this, and we're gonna see if we can get a deal done. Let me grab these over here, Trey. I wanna just show the audience some of what we just bought. Really cool CJ Stroud Color Blast from Phoenix. Ken Griffey Jr. autograph card. Look at that Ronaldo Gold Prism, another Ronaldo Gold. Beautiful cards these are all ones that we picked up so far here in the last few minutes. Jason Kelsey autograph, that's pretty cool. What else we got here? What's peeking under that thing? Oh, wow. Bo Nix, that's super cool. And looks like, yeah, a little home field advantage, J-Rod. Hey, really nice. Oh, you bought this too? What is this? Is this number? What's this? Is that a 101 or what is this?
There is.
That's a 101? We bought a 1-of-1 Jaden Daniels already today on the show floor. Oh my gosh. A 1-of-1 rookie Jaden Daniels. Okay, the buying is strong right now here at Cards HQ. All right, this is cool. Let's get some more deals done. Look at all these folks lined up. Let's get some more deals done. What is this? What is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Mr. Rodriguez.
How you doing, man?
Hey, welcome to Cards HQ.
How you doing?
Thank you for coming by to see us.
We're looking to make a deal here.
You want to make a deal? All right,
I'm looking for 2 cards. Go ahead, you go first.
I got some Yankees. Are we looking for Yankees?
No,
Are we looking for Mariners? Are we looking for Rangers?
0 for 3.
None of the above. What are we looking for?
I'm looking for Timberwolves Legends. 2 cards.
Timberwolves. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can understand why you're looking for Timberwolves Legends.
Number 1, Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett.
And
Yep.
The second one is Anthony Edwards. Tough.
Well, you know what? We have a few. We have a few. Okay, so we got a couple of, that's kind of a value card. That's a 1995 Topps Kevin Garnett in a PSA 10.
What kind of condition?
PSA 10, so it's perfect. That is a perfect, that is a very nice Kevin Garnett card,
Right.
1995 Topps. Anthony Edwards, that one's cool. This is his rookie year 2020 Clearly Donners, PSA 9. That's a zero gravity, so that's kind of a short print. It's a cool card. This is also an Anthony Edwards. That's kind of a high-end one. That's his silver rookie card in a 10. This is a really cool Topps Chrome, 2003 Topps Chrome. This is a refractor Kevin Garnett in a PSA 9. 2003 Topps Chrome is a really popular set because that was LeBron's rookie year. So people love collecting 2003 Topps Chrome. Also Dwayne Wade. So all of the players in 2003 Topps Chrome are pretty popular.
Rank them to me, 1 through 4, as far as most important.
Most important. Okay. Well, I'm a old school basketball and a Topps guy, so I like the 2 Garnetts. But the younger generation obviously loves the Anthony Edwards stuff, right?
Which one is more important?
What do you think? You go with the older? Do you go with the 95, or do you go with the 2003? What do you think, Ryan?
You gotta go 2003.
I mean, the 2003 refractor, that one's a little more valuable, right? What's our price point on both of those?
They're both at $60.
They're both at $60.
All right.
I mean, I think the 95, obviously being older.
I would go for the 95.
You go for the 95. That's a PSA 10.
That's just me.
I mean, that's older. That's probably where you would go. If you're only getting one, I would probably get that
And then
one.
with these 2?
Silver Prism. It's quite a bit more expensive, but that's kind of an iconic. That's kind of an iconic rookie
the
card.
ask?
What are we like 900?
No, 725.
Wait.
725.
725. What are you
725.
you trying to let this guy take advantage of us? What are we doing, Ryan?
That's expensive.
What are we doing? That's not expensive for that
about
card.
the
That's a good
95?
price. These are both $60 each.
$60.
Either of these for
I like
60 bucks.
it.
The 95, 60
That's
bucks.
my range.
Okay.
How about
By the way, you're dealing with a Shark Tank judge here. You're not supposed to give him. You're supposed to go up, and then he's going to give you an offer, and then that's how this works, Ryan. That's how this works.
So this is $750. How about this one?
What is that, right? Shoe something?
250.
250 on that one.
Right.
So 60 is 120, 750.
You said 250?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're at like what? That's like 11. That's
I'm gonna make
1,000.
you an offer.
Okay.
I'll give you a cool 1,000
Okay.
for all 4.
What do you think, Geoff?
That's a shark offer right there.
It is a sharp offer.
That's a shark
think,
offer.
I'm surprised you went that high.
All right, I got a counter.
Well, I'm a Fanatics shareholder.
$5 million for the 4 cards and 5% ownership of Cards HQ. It's honestly a good deal. It's honestly a good deal.
5% of the Wolves?
5% ownership of Cards HQ. Oh, if you want to trade me some Timberwolves ownership, I'm talking the whole card shop enterprise back
Think
here.
about that. Okay.
If you want to trade some Timberwolves ownership though, as part of this, as part of this.
I don't know.
Okay, so he offered 1,000 for all 4 cards. It's a little on the low side.
A little low.
What are you?
Sharky.
What are you thinking? So we're at what, like 1120 on it? Is that right?
Yeah.
What were we at on that one? 725 or 750?
725.
That's less
Okay.
than 50% discount.
That's not too bad.
And I'll tell you what.
1,020.
No,
The-
I'm gonna give you 1,000 final offer, and I'm gonna throw on 2 tickets for both of you when the Timberwolves come to Madison Square Garden or in Minnesota.
Okay, that's a hell of a deal.
Consider it
That's
a
an
deal.
immediate yes. That's an
That is
immediate
a
yes.
deal.
Have you guys gotten the Pristine Auction app yet? Well, if not, then now is your moment because they're sponsoring our Fanatics Fest coverage with a special promo code, $20 free for first-time customers. This is awesome because Pristine Auction every day is auctioning off all kinds of incredible cards and memorabilia starting at just $1 with no reserves. There's deals to be had. It takes place in the Pristine Auction app. They've got regular auctions. They've also got Pristine Live, where you can bid live and get crazy deals. You got to go get it right now. Download the Pristine Auction app and then promo code SCI for $20 free towards your first purchase. How's it going? You want to talk? Do you want? Where are you set up?
I just sent you a message. You're still interested in that car, right?
Yeah.
Someone just offered me, but I turned it down because I saw you.
I'll come over to your booth in like 10 minutes. Okay, that was the guy who has the Curry card, the one that I've been dreaming about, right? The one that he showed me yesterday. He just told me that he has another offer right now on the Curry card, and if I want to do something on it, I got to go over and see him. So, all right, let me get over there. We got to go over there. We got to see what we can get done. I don't want to lose out on this opportunity. Okay, here we go. Chen, how you doing? Good to see you again today. Okay, so you said you got an offer already on the card today. Okay, so it's a hot commodity.
Yeah.
I understand why it's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
So yesterday you showed me the card and you took some photos of my card.
Yes.
So do you have something in mind? Like where?
I do. I'm interested in the Mahomes downwards optic auto.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested in that one, but I just don't know if you have any room on that because you're asking 22.
Okay.
Right?
Let me bring that card out. Do you have your card on you?
Yes.
Right here. Okay. There it is in the case. Look at that, guys. I mean, that's cool. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. That is so cool. This is the card that the Superfractor 1-of-1 version of this card famously sold last weekend on Golden for over $500,000, which was crazy. This is the out of 10. Obviously not as valuable as the Superfractor, but an amazing copy of the card.
That red stands out.
It's a nice color match.
Yeah.
It is a nice color match with the Team USA, and of course you guys know I collect the USA basketball stuff, so like, it's a really cool card. Okay, all right, let me bring out the Mahomes. So he's interested in this.
Yes.
All right, so this card is a very beautiful Mahomes rookie card. This one's special because this is from 2017 Optic, which I personally love the Optic cards. I actually like the image on this better than the Prism card from that year. It's a PSA 10, and it's numbered, up here you can see it's numbered to 23. So this is a very, very hard to find Mahomes rookie card.
It's a PSA 10.
And it's a PSA 10, which makes it especially special, especially for a Mahomes collector. So what are you thinking here? I know yesterday you had kind of said a value range of this.
33.
33? Okay. And what are you thinking? So what are you thinking right now in terms of what it would take to get the deal
So
done?
I did some research last night,
Okay.
and I saw a Risen PSA 9 cells with an auto 10, a BGS 9 cells with an auto 10. That one did 12,000. It's lower, a little bit lower than 12,000, but we just say it did 12.
Right.
So for a PSA 10, I think it should value around like 16 to 17.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just my personal opinion.
I understand. I would, with most cards, I would agree that's kind of the proper spread.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say about this is it's first of all very low population in a PSA 10. I think it was 6
Yeah,
in a
it's
PSA
6,
10.
yeah.
I don't think one hasn't sold in PSA 10 for 2 years.
Since last year.
Last year, I thought it was 2023 was the last one. Maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe 2023.
I think it was 2023, so I think it's been 2 years.
It's like 13th, right?
And so like with obviously high-end rare cards of like, GOAT level players, you often will see a little more of a premium on the 10 compared to like a lower grade like a 9.5 than you do for your everyday cards, right? So I feel like it's valued a little more than that for sure, but let's see. We can see here. We can see. So right now, I guess you would be saying you would want the difference in cash. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
Okay. So right now, what you're kind of saying is, hey, give me that card and toss in like $16,000 worth of cash, and that's what the difference is in your mind right now. Okay. Okay. Let me take a look a little more at the Curry here. Okay, so I'm going here into Market Movers and I'm searching for Steph Curry Topps Now autos. So I'm looking at any of these sales recently. I can see them here in Market Movers. So what's really interesting about this card is if you go back to just a few weeks ago at the end of May, right? There was this sale of the orange out of 5. This is the red out of 10. And there's only, by the way, there's only the Superfractor, the orange out of 5, and the red out of 10. That's it, right? For this autoed Steph Curry card, the Night Pose. So there's only 16 of these total. One of the orange out of 5s, raw, but sealed by Topps, sold for $17,200 a few weeks ago. So normally, if you were looking at that sale, which was just a few weeks ago, we would say that this card's were somewhere probably in that ballpark, right? Then the Superfractor sells right here. You can see it in Market Movers for $518,000. Sells last weekend on Golden. Now this probably kind of resets the market in people's minds a little bit, right? Because then it looks like to me, by looking in Market Movers, that then the next day, one of these reds, which is a PSA 10, looks like an auto 9, or maybe this is this a red or an orange? Yeah, that's the red. That sold for $35,000 on eBay. And then the day after that, it looks like an orange, sold for $35,100. So there's obviously, you're seeing here a lot of reaction to the Superfractor sale. The question is, a year from now, right, when the hype around the USA Basketball gold medals die down a little bit, right, and the hype around the Superfractor sales die down a little bit, will the market excitement settle a little bit more back down to what it sold for 2 weeks ago? You don't think so?
Iconic image in sports history.
Most iconic image in sports history.
And so for that, the 20,000 comps, I think it's a first comps for this car, right? It's a number to 5. I think that guy just a little bit panic sell before the end of the Golden auction. Because when you see the number to 5, that end after that is like 27,000. Or like under 30, but it's way more than the 20K sales.
So I got an interesting question here for the audience, right? So you've got the red out of 10, and that's what you see here, right? And then in Market Movers, I've got up an image of the orange out of 5. Now, normally people kind of think the lower number, the better.
Yes.
In this case, I'm curious what the audience would rather have. Would you rather have the red out of 10, which is higher numbered, but the color red, it goes really nice with this Steph Curry card? Or would you rather have the orange out of 5? It's lower numbered, but the color orange doesn't really match the vibe of the card quite as much. So it's kind of an interesting thing. Of course, I think I would rather have, and I'm sure you would rather have as well, the Superfractor, but knowing that the Superfractor just sold for over $500,000, yeah, that one's not in the cards anytime real soon, so to speak. But the red out of 10, the orange out of 5, okay, you've done a good job selling me on the car. I kind of sold myself on the car, to be honest, right? Like, as soon as I saw that, yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not, it's not a secret that I love the USA Basketball stuff. I love Steph Curry. I love the Olympics this year. That was so much fun to watch all of the games. I mean, it's a super cool card. It is a super cool card. If we were to get a deal done, that is one that I would lock away in my PC forever. So right now, you want the Mahomes card plus $16,000 in cash? Ooh.
Because I've already got, I don't want to say the number, but I already got the pretty close to the 33. I'm not.
Yeah, because you said you had another offer. And so are they just offering you straight cash, or are they offering you trade? They're offering you straight cash. I'm okay on the $33,000 value, even though I feel like that might be maybe a little bit inflated because of the hype over the Superfractor selling last week, and maybe it might come down a little bit 3 months from now, 6 months from now. But to be honest with you, I'm locking that card away in my safe, and I'm not going to sell it. So to a degree, like, okay, if another one sells in 6 months for a little bit less, I don't care as much, right? And I shouldn't be. By the way, this is bad negotiation. Don't do what I'm doing right now. Don't tell the person you're trying to do a deal with that, like, I don't really care about the price. Like, that's dumb negotiation. But you know what? I'm speaking my heart. I'm speaking the truth, right? That's like, this is not going back up for sale. It's staying in my PC forever. So I'm good on that. I'm having a little trouble on the price of the Mahomes. That's a little bit, I feel like that's a little bit low on that card, given just the magnitude. The other thing on the Mahomes card is we're in the dead off season of football right now.
Yes.
The prices of football typically heat up as we get towards the national, as we get towards the football season. My plan for that card was to bring it to the national, and I feel like at the national I'd be able to maximize the value for that. And I definitely think I could get more than $17,000 on the card. What I would feel comfortable doing would be the Mahomes and $12,000 in cash for the Curry. That's what I would feel comfortable doing.
Okay. I think that's a little bit lower than the cash offer I got.
Okay.
Yeah, because I already told you
Right.
my cash offer is pretty close to my asking price. But I can give you a counter if you want to think about it.
Yeah, what would your counter be?
Will be this card plus, you want to be at, you said 12? Right?
I said 12.
12, okay. I'm at 16.
You're at 16.
My best probably like 15.
15 is your best. Okay.
That's my best. Because I understand maybe you have more expectation on this card, but I want to, because when I trade or when I sell this card, the next buyer gonna show me the same thing I talked to you, right? They're gonna show me the 9.5 sales.
I get where you're coming from. Let me ask you this. If I were to just buy this with cash, what would you be looking for just if straight up cash on it?
31.
31 cash.
I got my cash offer, it's just a little bit lower than that.
Okay. So 31 straight cash for the card, or you want that plus 15,000. If I just paid just straight cash, and I'd have to do a wire transfer for this amount.
Yeah, for sure.
But if I just paid straight cash, would you take 30,000 straight cash for the card?
It's a pretty fair offer, but my counter would be 30,500.
30,500 cash. I think on the Mahomes, I think I can get honestly more out of that card at the national, and if I can't, I'd honestly rather just hold it for a little while because it's a very special Mahomes card.
It is.
Beautiful PSA 10. I'm going to be doing trade videos from the national, from the trade floor. I'm going to be trading with people who come to the national, and that card will be with me there to trade if I don't do it with you today. I think I'd rather hold off because I think somebody out there watching probably understands the importance of that card and is interested in doing a trade. But I love the Curry. 30,500 cash feels very fair. I want to do that. I accept that deal. $30,500 cash. Thank you very much. What an incredible card. This is so amazing, and this is going to go straight in my PC. Wow, guys, look at that. A 30,000. We didn't do a trade, but the purchase I'm even happier with because now it means I got to keep that cool Mahomes card and bring it to the national as well. But my God, this card is amazing. I cannot believe I just bought it here at Fanatics Fest. Dan, I got a card. I know you're doing custom card stands here with stand-up displays, right? Yep. I need a custom stand-up display for this. Look at this. I just picked this up on the show floor. I'm so excited about this. Can you make me a card stand that's like something Olympics, like USA flag, gold medal, something like that?
Absolutely. I can design it up here right for you. We'll print it up.
Okay, all right. Get to work.
All right, I'm getting to work,
I
man.
need a good stand for this, okay?
You got it.
Cool.
Looks good to me.
Oh my
What do you think of
gosh.
that, Geoff?
Oh my gosh, Dan, this is amazing. It's the night. It's the night. Okay, we gotta put the card on here. Oh my gosh, look at this. We gotta get this adjusted for that card. Oh wow. That is absolutely perfect. Look at that, guys. That is my own custom stand-up display. Perfect for the card, the little night, the gold medal. By the way, guys, if you want to get your own custom card stands, they're for sale right now on standupdisplays.co. Dan here and his team will hook you up with your own custom card stands if you go to standupdisplays.co. It's got a whole bunch of different types for sale. Dan, thank you so much, man.
Geoff.
This is awesome. I love
Appreciate it.
stand-up displays.
Nice cards.
Wow, what a way to end the day at Fanatics Fest. Even a trade with A-Rod, in addition to getting that Steph Curry. Oh my gosh, this has been an incredible day at Fanatics Fest, but guess what? The fun is just starting. Tonight, here on the Sports Card Investor channel, we're dropping a second video from Fanatics Fest. Even more big deals to be had, so make sure to tune in tonight. And in the meantime, go download Market Movers so you can price your cards and track your collection. Go to the App Store on your phone and download Market Movers right now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tonight.